right now.
On the roster, 2CP going into it on the assault. And so we got Linkser backing him up on the Genji. We've seen magical things, but there's the MP to kick things off, and they are looking to shut this down early here, London Spitfire. 2 quick kills for them, and no mercy present, no reses. And so that is going to put Houston Outlaws on notice. They have to tighten up their game.
Yeah, you can't jump if you're dead. So London just took the fight. Wait, no, they waited way too long. They probably should have ended killing that D.Va. Both tanks are going to come back in. London doesn't want to give it up. London doesn't give anything up for free, and Houston needs to know this.
Yeah, they're getting right into this fight. We already have Akshon back into it as well. He's at 70% on the EMP. That might be an opening here for him, but he is going to get spotted out by the Moira. Might force him into the back line. Going to make it a little bit more tricky for him at least, and eventually he will fall. And so London Spitfire will get cleaned up, and we will have the first point picked up here for UE. And so just trying to get in here, we have, again, Lucio speed boosting his teammates, allowing them that mobility. Linkser shredding 1, shredding 2, doing the damage right now. Even could find a third here as the sound barrier gets committed to this fight. Houston Outlaws not holding back.
They're all in with this barrier. Closer does have his sound barrier about to come up too. It should be enough for them to stall out. Muma gets another kill. London just needs 1 or 2 kills to be able to evict. They're gonna have the sound barrier desperation. Blade comes out as well.
Holy hell, can he find a target? Now Birdring is getting batted around, and Muma will find the kill on him. Might be the turning point here for Houston Outlaws. Still 6 players alive here for them and healthy. Cool Matt dancing on the edge, but he's got self-destructs to remake if he needs it, and they are making tremendous progress. It is done. Houston Outlaws nearly getting tagged down. He will be able to get topped up here with his teammates trying to collapse on Muma there. Muma dancing on the edge. He will get caught and Prophet with the pulse bomb. If you group up too much, you can see the opportunity here right on the edge. Not going to find a kill. Clockwork instead is the one to deliver big with the kill on closer.
Clockwork gets a huge kill there, but Bonnie is out of mech. It is only Clockwork and a Boink alive. Boink going to try to come in, but at this point is absolutely over. That is how you play against a Sombra. You take away that room. It's our room now. You guys can come in and get your packs if you want, but you're going to have to go through pulse bombs. You're going to have to go through tanks to deal with it. When you saw Sombra come into the Moskaya meta, everyone went right side. You bully in right side, and if that's small room on right, or stairs through the back, or up top on the right, it all revolves around these pack rooms and making the team uncomfortable to play around them. And if they can't get to that pack...
Clock, he's in the back line, he's backing up Benny as well. So between the two of them now, they've kind of got him sandwiched in here. We'll see if he can see the opportunity. Sees the Transcendence, not going to be able to find a kill, however, with that pulse. And Linkser yet again with the Dragon Blade, looking...
A couple of very early kills. That is a sound barrier that comes down from the Houston Outlaws. Maybe enough. 1 kill can sometimes be enough, but Clockwork's got to stay alive here. He knows he's in trouble. Going to back out, wait for his team so they can actually have a decent contest, but it has been all blue.
Yeah, and the self-destruct as well, right in the open. Muma getting body blocked, and he's going to go up in smoke. Clockwork is dancing right on the edge, but Prophet is here to challenge him, and Birdring just going to clear the side as well with the Death Blossom. Clockwork taking advantage of that, the easy target there, but he will get caught. And so far now just trickling in. Houston Outlaws 1 at a time, desperate to buy it, desperate to defend. Muma gets into the site just in time as well to keep their hopes alive, but it will not happen in the end. Cool Matt boosting in, trying to close the gap, but it was cruel. But we will have the EMP coming in. Linkser, however, the EMP goes off before he can get the kill, so that's something to consider. There is a chance here for the London Spitfire to turn things around as they go charging in as a unit. Falk is out as well here. Boink on high, trying to get the heals out there to keep his teammates alive, and will get the res off on Bounty into Chaos as well. And it's looking very good here for Houston Outlaws. They've succeeded in picking up a few of the kills, and again, that res so far away.
Everyone on Houston just used their ultimates. That's what they...
Exactly right, that flash combo. There's no translocating if you're dead. And already Birdring, you can see him just plinking away, doing the damage here, and they are definitely going to get a very quick take here on this first point, unless something big can happen. Linkser are always capable of delivering, but he only gets the 1 kill, and Clockwork, not long for this world either.
Just going to buy a little bit of time. There's only a few heroes that are just solid Sombra counters. Because her translocate gets her out of any situation. She really shouldn't be dying to anyone who doesn't have a stun. You got a beautiful adjustment by Hago there to hear the Sombra coming and pop his Transcendence before he gets hacked. It's an adjustment that top-level Zenyatas have made over the last Sombra meta years, and he crushed it there by keeping his team alive post-hack. Beautiful play from the Zenyatta player will lead to London Spitfire.
As long as that shield is up, now we go into the big damage, and Jake is there to capitalize. Jester dropping low, and Jake there to finish the kill. Playing the angle as well, will get topped up, and he will certainly get back into the fight soon enough here as Boink will find the kill on Birdring, and London Spitfire about to get landed. They are expelled from the point.
It's an enormous first kill because of who it was. I mean, that's Gesture, who's been the raisins to his own iPod, apparently. Comes back, doesn't have a blade going. They got absolutely nothing, and now they have no tools to work with going forward. This map is all but over in favor of Houston.
Listen, oh, they will get a touch on the point. The wink is burned, and Gesture will get caught, but he touches the point again. That's not going to be enough, though. Nobody can get in here quick enough to stop it from taking over into Houston Outlaws' favor. And Houston Outlaws, with the game plan, they stick to it. And it is so crucial here for London Spitfire, considering how the first point went. They want to get started strong here.
That kill on Linkzer's enormous. He had Barrage up, and I think he was about to shut down that little party closet in there and rain death from above. But the late kill from Prophet onto a hovering Linkzer prevents that.
Whatever, we'll get to it later, man. Gesture. Once again, charging into the thick of it, and here we go. Linkzer with the dash. We'll start things off. Linkzer with 2 kills, in fact. The Finn is turning it around here, perhaps, for the Houston Outlaws. This might be it. Their chance to start making some progress here on this point. The kills keep rolling in, and London Spitfire will get overwhelmed in the end. So Houston Outlaws, they got the horns.
Next time around.
Oh, moment of signs, that pisses him off. He's gonna get in here and start punching people. So he's alive on it, keeping Houston Outlaws' hopes alive to try and tie things up as Linkzer is looking to connect fist to face, but he's gonna get caught by Ryujehong. And overtime now in effect here for London Spitfire. They are on the edge of tying it up 1-1 on this second map. Cool Matt gonna be gone. And who else is here to try and delay things further? It is not gonna happen. Boink can't make it there in time.
Yeah, the force Valkyrie out of Boink.
So, oh, they do get it. Moma holds it off the side, but then Moma gets Gesture as well. They've traded Arissa's over the edge into the abyss. And well, they managed to get the job done in the meantime. Houston Outlaws collecting.
Jumpers jump duels.
Now, well, again, there's the halt. This is getting kind of silly. That was a big one. Ryujehong is out of it. And so there is a man advantage. The supercharger gets canceled out immediately by Prophet. Prophet doing work right now, wins the duel versus Jake. Again, you're right. And Cool Matt commits the self-destruct and even gets the fadeaway shot onto Prophet. There we go. Houston Outlaws will be picking up the second map. Some eyes on the defense here, just hoping for somebody to come back around that corner, and eventually, no, just barely misses that shot.
Well, it works so well in combination because you have to hide inside and around corners and small spaces to be away from this Hanzo. So he's not just picking you out, but then you have to worry about scatter arrow. More importantly, you have to worry about Jake just throwing bombs in there. Houston simply walks onto the point, gets a couple kills, and that's it. They just take first point just like that. Easy peasy.
By him now. And he just doesn't hesitate, goes straight for the grab. They want to commit to this fight here, Houston Outlaws, so let's see if they can actually make it work. They do have quite a few kills going their way, and it looks like they will win it thanks to the grab.
Pops the grab and doesn't even need to combo it. That means they're going to have a lot of pieces to work with after the fact. And what's
not going to be able to find anything with that Dragon Blade. They continue to make progress here. They need this challenge on the point, and they will. Fury commits to self-destruct, hoping to cause some chaos, but the Dragons are going to go intertwining their way through. No kills because of the trance, but they're still hanging in this fight, London, although this could end. Can they get anybody here to challenge? Not in time. What a fantastic first push here. Start contesting on this point. Prophet still alive in the sky, eventually connects a rocket with Linkzer, gets the follow-up on Spray, and this should certainly be it. Jake, nothing he can do to stop him.
Hago got himself in a really cool position there. They knew he was up there. They sent a fire strike after him, but there's really no one else to be able to rotate up there unless you send
to the second point.
That's a huge kill to take Boom down. It's Spree down as well. There is no big bodies left on this point. London should be able to walk it in.
And with 30 seconds left, there it is, the pulse committed by Birdring. Fair enough, it's Tracer, he'll be able to get one back soon. And well, they just in the nick of time before it drops his shield to just buy a little bit more time, but Boink, he is wary. He's not gonna get caught off guard. No backcapping here. He's gonna stay alive and keep the contest going for his team, but pretty much he is gonna be the last one here. Can they actually get in here to stop this? It doesn't look like it. Houston Outlaws on the edge. The last second blink in from Jake, but he recalls out and that will be it. London Spitfire will succeed in pushing it to the third. They're getting healed up, but Fury gets, well, hooked right into oblivion. Gonna be dancing on this point, trying to keep it in this one tick necessary here for Houston Outlaws, and all they have to do is keep it tight, keep it close. They're getting the kills, and it feels like it's just a matter of time here for Houston Outlaws to get the job done. Prophet goes for the blade, gonna has to leave the point and gets obliterated by Moma. Surely this is it, and yes, Houston.
Not at all. It was a great fight because they didn't have to use EMP. They didn't have to use ultimates to win that fight. They'd gotten Valkyrie out of the mix as well. Muma had been down in that fight, and then they doubled down after it, throw ults into it, and still get nothing, and now Houston's turning it around.
This is all over the place. The stick as well, Fury, no mech. And well, yeah, Jake not even gonna bother.
Mechanically better around this card.
Yeah, now well, Jake doing his job. Oh, his post bomb. No, doesn't. No, yeah, it does get eaten up there in the end by Fury. And so for now, it is going to be the trickle effect here. Jake just trying to stay alive, keep the fight going. Muma is there to back him up, but Muma's a big target. He won't be around for long. Overtime Wick is nearly halfway there before Cool Matt can boost his way on to that point. But this is pretty much going to be it, as there is nobody alive here for Houston to get into this fast enough. The London Spitfire now with the hard shutdown.
Finish there, self-destruct now out of the mix, though Jake has also gone down to Gesture, who's been 1v3ing this front line. Actually gets some help from this Diva there towards the end, and now all the pieces falling for Houston. As London continues to push.
Swinging this their way. Linkser, he's got Tac Visor, that could definitely help. There's a sound barrier as well, thrown down by Boink. And so Linkser on the hunt for targets, but he's getting body blocked, not quite connecting with anything at all, and so he is certainly not long for this world. He gets caught by Prophet. Houston Outlaws, however, still putting up the fight on the payload itself, but London Spitfire sticking together, getting that cleave damage in, and Fury right now just going to town.
There's no bodies on the point to be able to soak any of this damage, and Gesture will clean it all up with the Tesla cannon. We're going to a map number 5.
Monkey jumping around, that's not exactly what you want. Although, if they leave this point for even a split second, you saw it, they just narrowly avoided losing this map here, London Spitfire. That was far too close. Linkser with the Dragon Blade, now hunting for the squishies, doesn't matter, he'll go for a monkey too. Gets one kill on Gesture, looking for the follow-up, and eventually, the Shurikens will do. Fantastic turnaround for Houston Outlaws. We got it from Linkser's perspective. Alive as Muma goes to work with this mitts, just beating him into the wall. Self-destruct is there to create even more space here for Houston Outlaws. Just read the chaos. And there it is, the stick from Prophet will remove Linkser. A lot of DPS lost, but it might be too much here, too much for London Spitfire to handle. They're strafing right and left, just trying to keep their plane in the air.
They've got bodies back in here. Hago does follow. It's all their healing down. Fury will follow soon after. And though they got a couple of kills in the kill feed, the avalanche of white comes in for the Houston Outlaws. They will take down the London Spitfire. Revenge to open up stage 2.